With Jack Reacher, the writer Lee Child has created one of the most successful detective characters of all time. Jack Reacher, a 6'5" monster of muscle and bringer of justice, a former military police who roams the streets of America, connects with locals and then protects them against petty criminals, mob bosses and the corrupt officials that aid them. But who is Jack Reacher? Why have the books become so successful? And why has it been so difficult to transport the books to film? Let's go and find out. The first Jack Reacher novel was published in 1997, and since that moment a new Reacher book has come out every single year. The success of the book series has often been explained by the feeling that it evokes. We live in a world of compromise, with the cards stacked against us, with the rich and powerful getting away with everything, and we have to suck it up and accept it. But in the presence of Jack Reacher, everything becomes crystal clear, because he draws a clear line between good and bad, right and wrong, and he does something about it. He is strong, smart, direct, good with his fists, not so good with people, but Reacher reshakes the deck, and like a modern day one-man A-team protects the common man. Reacher's directness is reflected in the writing style. Lee Child uses short sentences and a minimum of adjectives. Language is stripped down to the bone and then weaponized to drive powerful stories home. But I believe that there's something more to the Reacher stories, a certain sense of nostalgia. Remember, Jack Reacher is born in the 1950s and then raised on army bases around the world, instilled with traditional values such as justice, progress and equality. And then, in 1997, Reacher retires, returns to the United States and then decides to travel around the country to take stock of the nation. We see what is happening here, right? Jack Reacher is in his 40s. He still has some punches left in him, but he's also past his prime. And he travels a country that is basking in former glory, that still has some rounds in it left, but one that is also slowly edging into decay. The thing is, Jack Reacher is America, and his adventures reflect the state of the country. In 2012, Reacher traveled to the silver screen, with Tom Cruise featuring in the lead role. Fans of the books lambasted the films, stating that Tom Cruise was too short and too slender to play a muscular hero such as Jack Reacher. And they claimed that the films lacked the thrill and the action of the original books. After 2 installments, the film series was cancelled. Now, I might be the odd one out, but I really like the films. Even more so, I believe that the films capture the essence of what the books are all about. Tom Cruise plays Jack Reacher as a silent, brooding, scary figure, somebody who is good at fighting and bad at connecting with people. And just like the books, they show an America in decay. And what I also like is that the films deepen this sense of nostalgia by humanizing Reacher, by showing him at times being vulnerable or at times not knowing how to confront his enemies. And also, who cares that Tom Cruise is not as big or buff as the Jack Reacher character?
I love you, Tom!
Isn't the whole idea of film that it's make-believe? That you can show things on screen that are not really there in real life? Still, the film series was cancelled. And in 2022, Amazon started a new Reacher TV series. In my opinion, the TV series is pretty good. With more time to tell the story, the TV series stays closer to the books. But with vengeance stories such as Reacher, You need the protagonist to move forward and take off the board first the henchman, then their leader, and finally the end boss, all of them in a satisfying manner. And in my opinion, the TV series does not really do that. But what I do like about the TV series is that we get a different incarnation of the character. Again, he is a muscular man, again, he is a man out of time. But the TV series emphasizes just how awkward Reacher is in social situations. And it makes you think, could Reacher be on the spectrum? Could he be autistic? Could he even function in a society like ours? The series doesn't provide answers, but it does make you wonder. When books are turned to films, people often argue that the original is better. But in the case of Jack Reacher, I would like to make a stand and invite you to give the films a second chance.